Dogs face a relentless trio of intestinal parasites: roundworms, hookworms, and the often overlooked whipworm. As you can see here, the whipworm uses its thin, thread-like front end to violently burrow directly into the mucosal lining of a dog's colon. Before we go any further, take a breath. The canine whipworm, known scientifically as Trichuris vulpis, is not zoonotic. That means it cannot infect humans. This is strictly a canine health issue. In this video, we will break down exactly how to spot the physical warning signs, secure the specific clinical test, permanently lock down your yard and your medication routine. Because these parasites can survive freezing winters and boiling summers directly in your soil, proactive knowledge is your only true defense against continuous reinfection. Step 1 is monitoring the frontline early warning system, your dog's daily bathroom habits, and overall physical condition. This graphic highlights the primary gastrointestinal symptoms of a whipworm infection. Watch closely for intermittent soft stools, diarrhea containing thick mucus, or flecks of bright red blood, and a visibly strained posture. In more chronic or severe cases, systemic symptoms will start to appear. Most notably, a dog may experience unexplained weight loss, even if they are maintaining a completely normal, healthy appetite. Because these physical symptoms perfectly mimic other common illnesses, like allergies or basic dietary indiscretion, observing them won't give you a definitive diagnosis. It is simply the trigger to seek a highly specific test from your veterinarian. The diagnostic pitfall is that standard fecal tests frequently return a false negative for whipworms. Adult female worms only lay their eggs intermittently and in relatively low numbers, making them incredibly easy to miss. Take a look at this slide. These whipworm eggs have a distinct, thick-shelled, football-like shape. Because of this dense structure, they have a high specific gravity. Being unusually heavy, they sink to the bottom rather than float during a standard clinic fecal test. To get an accurate reading, ask your vet for one of two advanced tests: a centrifugal float using Schaefer's sugar solution, which forces the heavy eggs to the surface, or an ELISA antigen test, which detects the worm's presence before it even starts shedding eggs. Advocating for these specific, advanced clinical tests is the critical dividing line between an endlessly misdiagnosed sick dog and the beginning of an actual cure. Once properly diagnosed, standard medical treatment involves administering a specialized vet-prescribed dewormer, such as fenbendazole. An ingested egg takes 74 to 90 days to become a reproducing adult worm. Since dewormers only kill adults, you must outpace this maturation cycle. This requires precise dosing on day 1, day 21, and day 90. The most common mistake owners make is stopping the medication after that first round, simply because the dog's diarrhea or straining has cleared up. If you stop early, the surviving larvae will mature, lay new eggs, and restart the disease. Strict adherence to the 90-day schedule is absolutely non-negotiable to clear the infection. Now that the dog's body is being treated, we have to look at the yard. Reinfection happens exclusively when a dog swallows eggs from contaminated soil or feces. Whipworm eggs are incredibly tough. They can sit in the soil, surviving deep winter freezes and intense summer heat for years at a time. Fortunately, there is a delay in their life cycle. Eggs passed in fresh feces take 2 to 4 weeks to incubate in the soil before they become capable of infecting a dog. Because of this, prompt daily poop scooping is your ultimate defense. You also need to identify high-risk contamination zones in your yard. As seen here, dirt areas where dogs rest are prime infection zones. To neutralize them, cover sandboxes, bleach surfaces, and replace contaminated topsoil. The most aggressive medical treatment is totally useless if your dog's daily environment remains a thriving reservoir for future infections. The final step to ensure your dog stays healthy is upgrading their standard monthly heartworm pill to a broad-spectrum preventative. Not all heartworm preventatives cover whipworms. You need to check the label specifically for the active ingredients milbemycin oxime or moxidectin. Here is a common commercial example. Look closely at the packaging. Verify that it explicitly lists moxidectin and shows it treats and controls intestinal worms. That is your complete whipworm protocol. Secure an advanced diagnostic test, complete the 90-day medication cycle, scoop yard waste daily, and maintain a broad-spectrum prevention. Execute those steps and you eliminate the threat, allowing your dog to get back to a comfortable, active life.